not a busy day, but I have a few things that I need to get done, so this episode will probably get uploaded. Okay.
Hell on my knees.
Howdy, we are back. I'm dinking around with this until a friend can come over and hang out, but I just made the intro. I just got done. You're going to hear different things than what I said over the intro, but fuck it. I don't care at this point. I just want to get this semi-watchable, whatever, just so I can not pump and dump it out, but I just kind of want to get this done just because this episode has been on the back burner for a while now, and I need to get to Honest Hearts. Honest Hearts has been... It's not my least favorite, but it's in between of my... you know what? We'll do a DLC sub-tier video. We'll do a tier video sometime soon. That'll be fun. It'll be like a short 5-10 minute video, and depending if I can think of some funny shit to say, we'll extend or decrease. That's what I mean, 5 to 10 minutes, because I don't feel like I can do a lot, like a 30-minute, 40-minute video of just like bringing out the tears and just being like, yeah, this is how I feel. But we'll come back to that idea. Basically, we're at the point when we're just trying to get Dean to sit the fuck down and do what we want him to do, and not manipulate him, but also convince him, yes, we're looking out for your best interest. Unlike you, we actually have compassion and human caring, and we'll try to protect you from the fucking ghost people. I think we might have just ran over little microfusion cells, like emptied microfusion cells or whatever, but I can't remember if we were there last episode, but we're now above the area, and you can see Dean's having an aneurysm because he can't get to us. Both holograms are up.
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong. What's the next step? You powered the holograms up? Well, yeah, that's pretty good protection. Sure worked at the fountain. Vera kept the ghost people away.
They've stayed powered up since the bombs fell. Those holograms will too.
Go out? And I don't
Vera's
know,
stayed
this
powered up
still
since the
sounds
bombs
risky
fell.
to me.
They will too.
For me. Well, yeah. You got a point. All right, look. If the holograms are here to keep me company, then I don't mind staying here for a while. But listen, when this thing goes off, try and get into the Sierra Madre without me.
Okay, well, we finally convinced Dean to fucking sit there, connect the wires like Elijah wants him to. Not to say Dean is an unwilling or useless person, but unless there's proper incentivation or whatever, he will literally not care. Okay, well, what else is there to say? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff up here. Go up there at your own volition, because you'll probably die a few times if you don't remember where starts with a V. What the fuck is the word? Velocity, or if you don't know the area of the radio, you'll die a lot. There's a later episode around near the ending where I die a shit ton, and I in fact just stop recording and I watch a video just to see where the fucking speaker that keeps killing me is, and I feel stupid at the end of it. I'll just say that much. That's the thing, you need to have a keen eye and patience to really get through this DLC without having to use a guide. But that's here or there, honestly. This DLC is my favorite in atmosphere, but it is literally the... Lonesome Road is the most hard in combat-wise, but this one is hardest puzzle and area and just kind of getting around. Okay, I think the next thing we do is get Vera to her fucking... I forget what it's called. The switching station, or not Vera, fucking Christine. Anyways, I don't think I've mentioned this on YouTube, but I think I've told everyone else in my life. My hard drive is giving out on me, and literally I need to put something down on the wire to keep it in place so that the data will just transfer and not just interrupt itself. And at that point, you know that it's literally breaking more and more each time you have to put something on it. And I have a lot of footage on there, and it is breaking my heart. I need to literally shit it out as fast as possible before my hard drive gives out on me. Not to say after Blood Money we're just gonna upload Call of Juarez, because we'll do a little back and forth. But I'm gonna have to get Call of Juarez Bound in Blood out as possible, and whoever's like sitting there disliking the fucking Bound in Blood, put criticism with it. Don't just dislike it because you think that's gonna be like, oh, I know how to get at him. A dislike. Cool. Did you not like how the video started in the middle of a gun battle? Because I literally said in the description I've had to split this into 2 videos. So watch the entire series if you're gonna just... whatever. I'm getting angry over nothing. Not even angry, it's more of just... if you're gonna just... I mean, I don't know, you don't need to, like, give me an essay of what you thought was stupid or wrong with my YouTube or BitChute channel, but... at least give me an idea of what made you want to dislike it. I get hundreds of views and no likes, but some people get so, I don't want to say offended, but dislike the quality or dislike something about it that they literally had to go out of their way to dislike it. And it's like, you know, it's just as much as giving it as a like as much as disliking it, right? It's engagement. It might not make it, I don't know, if it just like literally tanks of videos of you or appeals or what a dislike does, but it's the same as liking it. It's literally engaging with like, oh, this did something for this person. They disliked it, so don't know if he'll promote it to different people or what, but I mean, it's been like that since 2007, 8 YouTube. Engagement is engagement. And I mean, shit. I made some more subscribers just from my little joke video on YouTube Shorts. And it was like, okay, I'm not trying to rock the boat or change the world with my little Ice Age skid, whatever you want to call it. I'm glad people just were like, oh, that's entertaining or mildly interesting enough for me to subscribe to see what else happens from this channel. Yes, Potato, I know. I do get exhausted sitting here and I don't want to say just mumbling into the mic, but I do have, like... I feel like this is good practice for me for explaining and sitting there and talking, because if I can actually make a coherent sentence and make it appealing enough for someone to sit there and want to listen to me on a video, it gives me a little bit more confidence in my talking and my explaining skills to random people, because that's something that I had an issue with at, like, work, at fucking previous job sites. I could never, like, explain myself or talk correctly to, like, not have a bad experience with the people. I don't know. There's always kind of just whatever. You can't win everybody, and I literally remember once some guy almost wanting to fight me over, like, a dolly or a fucking power jack, or I forget what they're called, the fucking things that let you pick up giant pallets. I'm basically narrowing down where I got fired from, but it's like whatever. It's there's like 3 or 4 or 5. There's a lot of places that use those, so it's not like I'm exposing myself, but you could think I worked for a postal service. You could think I worked for a fucking truck loading facility, you know, whatever. You're... I don't know, I don't feel like I'm doxing myself, so I can confidently say, yes, a guy nearly fucking ripped my head off over a fucking power lifter or whatever the fuck. It's the thing that you don't need a license to do forklift shit with, basically. And it's funny, yes, in the sense that it's like, whoa, that almost happened, buddy? What the fuck? But it's also depressing to say that someone literally was willing to fucking... I don't think we would have... You never know, we would have lost our jobs, because he almost threw down over a fucking power lifter, because I'm an absent-minded fucking guy who smokes weed and fucking has ADHD, all the fucking keywords, and it's like... I don't manage... I wasn't even on any fucking... like, meds to manage that shit. And I had just got done with, like, a round of street activities, and, like, just got done with basically doing shit that could have got me put away. And it's like, I'm not a criminal, but when you... I don't want to say drug deal, but when you sell things and you fucking make a living off of exchanging things for things, and you basically do a step... Oh, not a step down from being a fucking criminal, but I was baby stepping my way into that lifestyle, and some people noticed, and they basically were like, hey, are you sure you want to do that? Are you ready for the repercussions, the fucking people that are going to be coming after you, all that shit? And it's like, I had to sit there and actually really thoroughly think it out, and it's like, no, I'm not vindictive enough, I'm not angry enough, and I'm not the kind of person that goes after and hunts down people that fuck him over, you know. Like, I got some people, like, literally stole $20 from me when I was on that shit, and I was like, whatever. It's not 100, it's not enough for me to literally go to jail over, but whatever. And it's like a little bit, I don't want to say bitch made, but it's like, I didn't want to go to jail over fucking... Dude, I knew I wouldn't be the fucking best, biggest, toughest guy in there, and I knew I wouldn't be able to fucking throw my fucking fists worth a damn enough to fucking actually be a criminal, so I gave up on that shit. It's like, I went to family members that would actually deal with me and put up with my fucking mood swings and all that fucking bullshit while I got myself sorted, and I don't know why I'm even saying this shit. It's basically a bit of a fucking revelation, or like, I don't know, no one listens to my fucking videos, so it's like, whatever. I can say literally the worst shit ever and no one will care, but that's kind of hyperbolic and a little bit untrue, because I'm sure there's someone that sits there and watches through everything just to make sure I don't say something that pisses someone off, you know? So, congratulations to you, you're listening to a guy who basically rambles his way through fucking random shit when he's not fucking feeling it, or not feeling fucking bipolar, or fucking whatever, and he actually can take his day-to-day shit seriously enough to actually get this done. You know what? The next game we'll play Fable 3. Fable 3 after New Vegas. That not to like make a big promise, but Fable is somewhat in that in between of like, if you turn down the graphics, my computer can run it at a stable 30 or 40 frames per second. So that's something to look forward to, because I already have a few episodes of Fable: The Lost Chapters, which we need to complete. Fable: The Lost Chapters is one of my favorite games. Sorry, I've just been talking over Christine. I could make an effort to sit there and try to read whatever I said or did with her, but it's honestly, at this point, I don't feel bad talking over her, because if you're into it, you'll just read along and just kind of ignore what I'm saying. But if you're interested in what I'm saying, you'll ignore whatever the gameplay is doing, so it's that in-between of, I don't know. It's that in-between of one or the other. You should choose if this is more of a gameplay or a vlog, but I like this. I like talking over some shit, and like, if there's voices and actual things going on, I like to shut up and let the gameplay go. And when I don't ADHD fuck up and auto click something by accident, I try to let the game talk out everything and thoroughly speak every dialogue tree. Like, there's some times where you won't be able to do every single bit of dialogue. There's some shit that will lock you out of other things, but for the most part, I will go through and literally click anything and everything I can if it doesn't lock you out of something. Like, this is a very good example. I think I spent 5 or 10 minutes here literally talking to Christine and like clicking through everything to try to get all the skill shit or perks that she'll give you before the DLC is over. And yeah, I honestly thoroughly enjoyed fucking messing around with Christine and like not babying her, but basically doing the shit that would basically make her you make it clear to her that you have empathy and that you're an actual caring person, that you don't just brute force, you don't just take advantage, you don't manipulate, you actually talk and communicate and express things, and you might come in disagreements about things, but you can communicate and figure out workarounds. And that sounds simple. It's like, oh man, if only everyone could do that in real life. And it's like, yeah, if only, but there's people that have such massive disagreements or things that they've done to each other, or people's viewpoints on each other can be a major... I don't even know the right words or right way to describe things, because I've actually... I don't want to say that I've, like, I'm a bad person and I've done terrible things, but it's like I've hurt people and I've messed up and I've made mistakes that have thoroughly ruined relationships, and they could never be repaired or remedied or anything, because those people are too hurt, or they feel that I don't know. I'm sure if I sat on my knees and begged and pleaded and just like, can we please be friends again? I'm sure they'd say, yeah, whatever, just so I'd leave them alone. But in all reality, there's no magic. Oh, we just need to be friends again, or be buddies, or whatever. There's no... I don't know. There's no thing that would just fix us or fix the... I don't want to say mistakes, but... I don't know. Like, I had a girlfriend, and we didn't get along, or we didn't... I don't want to say we didn't communicate what we wanted out of the relationship, but we basically... I don't want to say I was too lovey-dovey, but I just overwhelmed her, and we broke up, and that's it, you know? And I one time tried to reach out to her, and she made it clear that no, we are not on that kind of terms or talking or anything. And it was like, oh fuck, okay, good to know. I will make sure I remember that. And when a person says let's be friends and whatever, they might not mean that, actually. They're just trying to say something in the most polite way without saying, hey, I never want to see you again. But it's a little bit of that. When we broke up, she was like, let's just be friends, and I took that as like, oh, we can talk, or we can communicate after the fact, and it wasn't that kind of relationship. We didn't have that kind of connection, or I don't know, buddy. I don't know why I'm revealing this deep lore into my personal life. It's kind of fucking pathetic, but I don't know. I feel somewhat safe in the fact that not a lot of people sit there and thoroughly watch my videos, because I pay attention to their watch time. The most watched thing I have is my YouTube shorts. Those things get 80-90% watch averages. My videos, 5% if fucking 5% if someone got curious and clicked on the video, 10 if someone just wanted to leave a bad comment and then click off. Well, no one sat there and left any comments that are like, I'm okay, that needs to get deleted, or that's just fucking rude. I don't like that. But I don't know. You never know when someone's gonna suddenly decide, I'm going to troll you. And it's not like I'm trying to bring that onto me, but it's just whatever. There's already people that dislike and just kind of do whatever. Yeah, we already went through here with Dean, and we made sure that she can remote access the fucking one thing and just not have to worry about it. Oh yeah, make sure you grab that. The fucking hollow rifle mods.
The bell tower. That's where you'll
Not
trigger the gala.
in the DLC, or
up.
when you get back to the Mojave, and you can sit there and like wait out 3 days for a consistent I don't want to spoil it, but you get a cash. Elijah has a account with the Sierra Madre Casino, and it gets delivered every 3 days, 100 or so much chips. I don't know why, but I wanted to throw a spear at that, but I feel like that would have just been a... I just would have fucking shot me in the kneecap, basically. Oh, what was I fucking watching a while ago? Oh yeah, pyrocynical drama. That shit was fucking... Not to say I'm like a fanboy for him, but I really enjoyed Pyro. Pyro's like fucking analyst videos where he basically analyzed and not critiques, but basically like Fat Cry 3. His Far Cry 3 video was not one of my favorite, but it's a video that I'd put on to go to sleep to, and it's like fucking how long? 8 hours? Let me look it up real quick before this video ends, because we're about to hit that 29-31 second mark, or it might be 30 something at this point, because I'm gonna have to add the intro again. Let's look at the Fat Cry 3. Oh, it's 2 hours. I don't know what... Oh, I'm thinking of the fucking Utopia video, the fucking one show. Last great Pyro video, the Utopia. 12 million views literally speaks for itself. I just knew the Cruelty Squad video was going to be kind of mid. Or not even worth it, because I could just tell by the thumbnail it just was not peak his best shit or his work, so I just kind of avoided it. But now it's unsubscribe time, sad to say. I mean, not to say I've like sat there and I went through all his worst shit and just said, oh no, I buried my head through the sand and was like, no, this ain't, no, that isn't true. I mean, if I'm honest a little bit, I literally couldn't, like, I like almost couldn't believe the fucking child or the 15-year-old roleplay fucking shit. I don't want to say denied it, but it's like, I couldn't believe it for a while. I literally wanted to not believe it, and after watching a Perk 30 video, and it's like, damn, boy, it's like taking a Perk 30 and having the world just wake up from the Matrix. This guy literally, like, fucking just I don't know, having all his bad shit piled into one video and, like, I don't know, just having it reminded and, like, oh yeah, that happened, fuck, that is very cringe, and oh yeah, that happened, that is very cringe. It's like, fuck, all this shit is coming out, man, and it's not looking good, and it's like, god damn, all the fucking YouTubers that you think are okay or, like, won't do something fucking horrible, just like, nope. Like fucking Super Mega, like a few years ago, I would never think that they'd get in trouble for like something with him. It's like, oh yeah, the girl that they let sleep on their couch with her boyfriend, turns out that they were not amassing shit to use against them, but they basically were like sitting there and they're like, wow, you call us friends and you're basically treating us like shit. And that's the thing, is like, don't say you're friends with someone if they're just basically charity cases to you. If you're like not genuinely caring for a person, don't fucking, I don't know. Don't say you're the fucking most generous guy ever and then get fucking pissed when someone asks you for something. It's a little bit fucking hypocritical and just kind of like fucking, nope, that's funny. Oh yeah, be careful. You'll literally like, you'll auto max load you out on like the most shit, and it'll like trick you into giving that, and then you'll just have all those fucking holoscope rifles or whatever, holoscope mods, and you'll have like nothing to do with them except trade them into the fucking trader. Well, I think this is it for this episode. See you next time when we start the gala and enter the casino. But for the most part, thank you for watching. See you next time, and enjoy. You be safe, people. I love you, as Mr. Newbakes would say.